IELTS Life Skills A1 Spouse Visa Test.
Hello everyone, this is Angelina. I'm an IELTS coach and a language trainer, and I welcome you back to the series of lessons for the preparation of IELTS A1 Life Skills Speaking Test. There are 40 important topics. If you prepare those topics, your success is guaranteed. There are some additional topics which have appeared in the exam recently. You must prepare those too. So today in this lesson, I'm going to talk about a very important topic that appeared in the exam recently. The topic is street. Seems to be a new topic. People do not prepare this topic a lot, but this topic is extremely important. If you want to pass this exam in the upcoming month, you must prepare this topic. Let's talk about the questions first. Do you have a street outside your house? What's your street number? Do you have neighbors on your street? Do children play cricket in your street? Do people park cars on your street? Do you like street markets? Do you have narrow streets or big streets? What kinds of streets do people have in your country? Do people throw garbage or trash on your street? Do you keep your street clean? How many houses do you have on your street? Do you have a noisy street? Or do you have a calm street? Do you have street lights outside your house? Let's answer these questions. Do you have a street outside your house? Yes, I have a really big street outside my house, and there are many houses on the street. There is even a mosque on the street. What's your street number? My street number is 39. Do people park their cars on your street? Yes, there are many people who park the cars right in the street. Sometimes it is a problem for the people who want to pass by, or the people who want to go for a walk, or people who want to take their cars out of the street. It becomes a problem. Do children play cricket in your street? Yes, many children from my street play cricket in the street. Sometimes the street is very noisy just because they keep playing cricket till night. Do you have a noisy street or a calm street? The street in front of my house is very noisy because it is the main street from which the traffic passes. It is the main road, so it is very noisy. I have to keep the windows of my apartment closed, or I need to keep the windows of my house closed to avoid the noise or to stop the noise from disturbing me. Do you like street food? Yes, I love street food. I don't think street food is good for health, but I really enjoy eating street food. Do you like going to street markets, or do you like street markets? I love street markets because it is so much fun to just look at the things which are just available on the street. On the right side, on the left side, you have vendors, and it is very easy to just buy anything because everything is on display. You can see everything, right? And it's a lot of fun to go to a street market and buy jewelry, makeup, and even clothes, traditional clothes are available in the street markets on a very cheaper rate, and I like going to the street market. How many houses do you have on your street? There are about 10 houses on my street, and everyone is really close to each other. Everyone knows each other. Do you have street lights? Yes, there are many street lights on my street, and they are lit in the evening around 6, and they remain lit till morning around 5 a.m. Do you have a street guard? Yes, there are many street guards who guard the street and the houses at night. Do you have street cameras? Yes, there are many street cameras available on my street to stop the thieves and to keep an eye on everyone in the street. There are many cameras. What kinds of streets do people have in your country? In my country, people normally have very tiny, narrow streets with a very bad drainage system. Because of that, people live very uncomfortably. And in the cities, the streets are pretty wide and big, but in towns and in villages, the streets are narrow and unpaved at times. Do you have your neighbors on the street? Yes, I have my neighbors living on the street, and we have very good relationships. We always share our food on different occasions, and I love to have tea with my neighbors in the evening. We also have a small street garden. We love to look at the flowers together. Do you have a small street? Or do you have a big street? I have a really big street, but most of the people living in the towns and in villages, they have really small streets. Does water collect on the streets after rain in your country? Yes, in most of the countries, water collects on the streets after rain, and it takes a lot of effort to take the water out of the streets. Does water collect in front of your street after rain? No. There is a very good sewage system where I live, so the water doesn't collect on the street after rain. It goes straight in the drainage. Do people throw garbage on the street in front of your house? No, people do not throw garbage on the street, as there are many dustbins available on the street. But in most parts of my country, people throw their garbage and trash on the streets. Well, I hope you learned something from this topic. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. Like and share the videos if you think that these videos can help someone else too. It would be a great help for the channel. Thank you for watching.